Oh, stream. Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening to those. Sorry about my not being around. I've just been so busy with stuff at home, and I've had just things to do, just going absolutely kooky. I better hurry up and do something on this farm before I get kicked off. They'll probably think I'm doing something shady. And see what I'm doing today. What I'm doing right now is Um, strolling for favor. That's exactly what I'm doing. What I'm doing is I'm going to different places to to get some favor. And I want to tell you, I went to one farm, and it was, well, pretty fair um, thing. Hello, Dr. Obi. How you doing today? I'm doing okay. Just trying to take a break today because I've just been so busy with stuff and things that just kind of come up unexpectedly, and it's called You Gotta Be Responsible. Let me go back and get that stupid thing. Okay, here we go. I wish those tickets weren't there because even though, some people, when you weigh the pause, I could probably look at it in a little bit, yeah. But anyway, I went to this one farm just before this, and I kind of felt bad for the person, but I sent, I sent them a message in their chat, and basically it was, that they should, if they can upgrade their gas garage as soon as possible. Oh my God, isn't that a cute and adorable? They got a little rabbit that's sitting in the corner over here. That's adorable. Um, and I know they were online because they were moving around, but they had their little thing up there that said Easy Favor Farm and some other name, but I was like looking at it, and I'm like, because when I hopped in, I said, "Oh, great," and then I was looking around and um, deciding, well, which way should I go? So I was like, you know, because trust you me, it just stuff was just all over the place in a way. But I really found it difficult to find anything to. I mean, I can get favor just like you can get favor with anything, okay? But I was hoping to get something a little faster than I was getting there. And especially, like when I was doing a row, and it was probably as, like as long as this. And the thing that happened was, of course, I ran out of gas. I was like, oh, geez. And then I took one look at their garage, and it was sort of low. Um, so that's when I said to them, I says, you should really you should focus on your gas because, I mean, if they have long lines like where I am up in the very top, then they should, it should have been a little bit higher. Good afternoon, Heather. How you doing today? Okay, so I did this, and I'm just gonna hopefully, because it looks like I didn't even really look. But you know what, guys? You can always take a look. Just, just go where it says quest log. If you go on someone's farm, go to the quest log, okay, and just have a look. Just take a quick peek to see if they, in fact, okay. See, if the garage doesn't show up in this list, okay, then guess what? Oh, you're at work. Oh, okay. But if the garage doesn't show up on this list, and that's telling you right there that they have it full. And like here's their warehouse that tells you, like where it's at. But sometimes when you go to a farm and you're not sure, and especially if it's like a lower level one, and I'm not bashing the lower level people, I'm just saying that um, it kind of gives me an idea for me, anyways, that okay, so this person is their gas pump is like their garage is probably like level 70 something or 60 something. That's going to tell me I bet I'm going to expect to run out of gas a lot. Well, it's good to see you, Heather. It really is. But I don't see the person. I bet you they're in town doing whatever because I don't see where they are hiding. Because usually, you can see where they're hiding. Even if they're in their house, you can go over here and, you can see that their name's going to be in there, but I don't see it. So, but I get pretty decent. I'm getting, I mean, obviously, I'm getting good, gas time on here, which is great. But I don't like I said when I go looking for favor. When I go for favor, I mean I try to do some farms a little different. I mean I do have the regulars that I go to, but I try to look and see, you know, what other people have and what they're doing. Now this is a nice farm too because um, it doesn't have anything that you like saying that it's a. I don't think it'll show you that name. No, no, it doesn't say anything. But they're up there. Their farm level is 447, which kind of indicated to me that yeah, that's a pretty safe farm to go to, right? At least we hope. Uh, though unless you go to a complete easy favor farm, but just wall to wall lettuce, then you haven't got a thing to worry about. Just don't let the level fool you. And last night I had the same guy. He would like do a row, then leave, come back, do a row. So he must have been working on something with his farm because he was just popping back and forth with favor. And I even try to encourage him to do like some flowers just so he could level up a little more. And he just, nope, he just kept doing his thing. So I said, okay. Okay, Obi, is your farm open right now? Because I'll just come and visit. I'll just come take a look at your farm because I want to pop around and go to different farms. Okay, then I'll be there in a few minutes. I like this setup. This setup isn't too bad. And then I realized I said, "Oh, see, you look at this." Now I kind of did this once before on one of my farms, but then I deleted it too. And but you know what? This is I did really. I started doing like from center, and then like this side, and then this side. I have a feeling that this is not their first farm because their level is 447, and I can't imagine them. You know, yeah, I could put them down as long as you got the space marked out because what I want to do is I want to, kind of go to different farms today. So yeah, if you put the spot down where the bunnies are and how many you want, I'll be more than happy to put them down for you. I like how they did that though with the trees. That is kind of cool. You got one little teeny sheep in there. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, how are their feathers? I'll do the feathers. Why not? It'll give me a little more. See, because right now, I mean, I'm looking around at the map and seeing what's available to get what I need, and It's kind of neither here nor there, but that's okay. But their farm didn't indicate to me that they were a favorite farm. So, okay. And people, I want to let you know, and I think some people still think, and I wish I could, paste it, show it to you guys, but what I'm thinking is some people misunderstand the ruling of 36 fish. Okay, it's a slight penalty. It's not a big deal kind of thing. But I think some of you misunderstand that the number of fish of 36 rule. The thing about the 36 is there's a slight penalty with what it yields. I think no, an XP. Um, and, and I'm sure a lot of you have gone to fish, have gone to farms where you see people have tons of fish. And this is a good example because I know that these fish exceed the 36. Okay. Um, and if and the thing is, I make fish farms, and I don't care how much XP I get from them because the thing is, I'm not looking to get XP from fish. I'm looking for that to fill my fish machines. That's the bottom line. But please bear in mind there is no penalty, none whatsoever. There is no penalty when you do your animals, and let's say you do them 100 or, you know, whatever. Whatever the amount you put, like it's going to say you just have it exceed 36, okay? So again, there is no penalty on your animals, on your trees, on your or anything. The only penalty is going to be on your fish, okay? And it's not a huge penalty, and I know that you can. Let me see if I can find their. Oh, bus stop is there. Hopefully, I can find their guest book because it's a really nice little farm. But I don't see the. Okay, see, that's the name of their farm. Chiville? Chiville? Chillville. Okay, there we go. I don't see their guest book though. And it would usually be where a little heart is, and I don't even see that. So I don't know whether they have one or not. But anyways, I'm going to exit out of this. Yes. And now I'm going to join the farm. I'm going to go to Obi's. Okay. I'm coming to your farm right now. Just show me where to go. I'm not telling you my honest opinion because I'm just not. Nope. Nope. Not going to happen. Because see, when I give my opinions to people, to me, my opinion is what it is. Just like if you came to my farm and I said, I want your opinion, no matter what you say, you know, my thing is that I respect everyone's opinion, and I don't want someone saying, well, you did, OBE. You said I criticized it, and that was not the intent at all. It was the intent that you wanted my opinion, so I kind of gave it to you, and you didn't like it. So I don't like to hurt people's feelings when it comes to this game because it's just a game. So, what did you do? You made some long lines up there, huh? Nice. So where do you want your bunnies? Over there at number, I'm assuming, number 3? Or where you are? Okay, how do I get there? 5. Well, you did real good. Oops. I hate when that happens. Oh, okay. Hello, bunnies. Hey, you did nice. They left. Oh, gosh. I hope I didn't scare them away. Okay, Obi, I want to ask you a question. How come you have, like, like 72 bunnies, but you separate them. Why do you do that? Just out of curiosity. Okay. Oh, so you want the bunnies. Oh, okay. That's it for your bunnies? What do you got up here? Oh, is this your, oops. Oh, and there's the old castle. Oh, you got your houses all set up. Real pretty. Nice. You got those nice long lines. Excellent. Okay, so where do you want the rabbits at? Right here? Okay, got you. Okay, never mind. I'll find out. Oh, good. You got a lot of berries. And that's because we have a lot of berry trees next. Very nice. I'm just gonna. I want to check the count when I get up to the top of this. I want to see what it does. Yeah, this would make a lot of sense, and I'll tell you something right now. Will be when the Easter thingy comes along. When the Easter event comes along, just to give you a heads up, this is a really smart idea. Trust you me, it is. Because and again, you might need more, but don't worry about it. This would be like this is really great for the Easter event because you have all these berries, and then of course you'll have eggs coming with the Easter bunnies. But it's a smart idea. It really is. Because I remember when we were all doing the Easter event last year, and nobody knew. You know what I mean? Well, you probably could. Um, yeah, you probably could. And I don't know what's down here on this bottom area, but this is where I would most likely start them. But yeah, have you prestiged any of your berry trees? Okay. Because there are a couple of good ones that you can do it to, because they level up, pretty much faster than the other ones. But yeah, but I wouldn't rush into it because I mean, right now it's you got a good amount, and if I were you, like what I would do is basically is just put on some boost, and then you double your berries and whatever you got. But I know that during the Easter event, when that was going on, we had just like you have it here with your berry trees. It's like I said to one of my friends, I goes, "You realize, why the bunnies are hungry is because you have like all these the no hardly any berry trees because it takes 1.5 per berry. So okay, I want to look at your bunny count. Just give me a second. Okay, let me see how many bunnies you have. Oops. I don't want to do that. Take me back. Okay, this is fine. Okay, let me see. Okay, um, let me see. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me see. Okay, um, let me see how many bunnies you have. Oops. I don't want to do that. Take me back. Okay, this is fine. Okay, let me see. Okay. Um. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Okay. I'm going to explain something to you. It's real simple. Do not break these lines like you have here, the dividers. You have 834 rabbits per row, okay? So whereas you like this is great, if it's 834, that's great. But then when you get into like if you take and merge like these bunnies with this next row of bunnies, it's going to have a break in the bunnies. You're going to see a weird looking line that you'll never be able to get rid of, only because it had exceeded the amount that it's supposed to exceed. Okay, so and that happens with any animal when you have. Okay, this is how it works. When you have up to 999, let's say you had all of these open, and then it ended up having, like that 999. You're going to have a break in the bunnies, and it's going to be such a mess to feed them because it's random. So that's why it's good where you have the lines, you can go that route. And the reason why I'm steadily putting these bunnies down is because he does have ample amount of berries. He has 14,000 berries, so therefore he's good when it comes to the berries, to feed the bunnies. Um, and also, he's got to bear in mind too that he has other rabbits. Probably, he has other rabbits on the other farm, but it'll even out, with that. It will definitely even out. There shouldn't be any problems. But yeah, I mean that's the mistake. See how nice and clean this is. There's no broken lines, because when you put these lines up like this, when you put the dividers up, you're not going to have that problem. You shouldn't anyway. But these will be all good for you during when Easter shows up. I mean, obviously, if you wanted to kind of put more bunnies down, you could, because by that time you'll have your own bunnies to put them wherever you want, and the Easter eggs. But see, this is nice and clean. It's really, you know what I mean? Like, this is perfect for the. This is real good for the lettuce farm. So that way, Obi can get a lot of people doing the lettuce. You did a good job. Yeah, did good, Obi. But yeah, it's I mean, it's not. And I know always you had said to me, "What do you want my farm to look like our farm?" You know what? My farm looks like a lot of farms. So there you go. Um, but I think if you are looking to increase your diamonds and your metals, you can do those quests and stuff like that. But if you're here to try to improve to increase your diamonds, um, and just like Obi's got up there, he's got a very small, thing of lettuce. Not saying it's small, small, but you don't need a lot of space. You really don't. Like maybe one, two, three. Okay, so this is a really good amount of lettuce to have down for people to do if they're looking to get favor. Okay, because mine's set up like that. A lot of people, with the exception of Ace, um, a lot of people generally, I mean, if they're going to make a lettuce farm, that's the way to go. I mean, that's what I've done. Um, and it's just kind of, it makes common sense, because if you lay it out, let's say, over 800 per row of lettuce, and if you do, let's say, 4 to 6 rows, or no, I'd say six, yeah. If you do 4 to 6 rows, I forget how many I have. Or even if you did it this way, um, if you do a 36 by 36, that means, you walk up to this little sign thing that you got there, and then, wherever you start it, you put 36 by 36, you put the lettuce in there, replant, yes, you're good. That's all you need. You just need that 136 by 36 space. I mean, if you want to make the whole farm lettuce, well, then have at it. But I mean, to me, that's just definitely the way to go. I mean, it's simple, it's easy, not that difficult to do. I mean, I think what it is after, because lettuce takes you a few minutes. You know what I mean? It's like by the time you finish one row of 834, because that is about the number 834. Well, by the time you hit that 834, guess what? Those, and then you go to the second row, the other ones are already, you know, getting ready to be done. Well, hello, Blaze. How you doing today? I'm out hopping around today. I want to see what these farms got that says easy favor. I ran into one. Oh my gosh. I didn't know where to start and begin and end. Oh man. But I did get a little favor. I think I'm getting a little favor putting these bunnies down. Yeah, I am, actually. Yeah, I know they need upgrading, and I want to make sure that's the right code. But I'll go there and do your upgrade. Okay, one more row. Maybe I should have put the doctors in today. But Blaze, I think Obi's doing a good job on his farms here. He's doing a really good job. And Obi, if you want, it's totally up to you. Really? They will plant you the balloons? Really? But um they did? Hmm. I don't know about that. See, I have. See, here's the thing. If you look at your, okay, like for giggles and laughs, this is what you do. Even if it's a sign, okay? Okay, okay, so you came back and you had Valentine's balloons on your farm, huh? I don't know. Because I know that I went to one of our members' farms and they just wanted the balloons, so I put them down for them. This was a while back. I put them down for them, and it's interesting because those balloons are technically not on your menu, like in your, like when you go to plant something. Technically, those balloons should not be there, right? They're not. They don't show up on your thing, like when you go to plant something. Did you know this person that came to your farm and did that? So what they did was they planted balloons for you and then told you to put workers on there? Okay. Okay, just for the heck of it, walk up to the guy. I can't do it because see, I legit have them. Okay. Now just for the heck of it, um See. Plant number. Let me just look at that. Where the hell are the balloons? Oh, sort by. Never mind. Wait a minute. I think they're down here. Okay. I'm not going to do it. You set it up and see if he plants romantic balloons for you. Just for the heck of it. See if he does. Oh, and if he doesn't, it's because I'll show you something else. If he doesn't do any balloons for you, this is why. Okay, here's whatever that is out of the way. He's not doing it. Okay, go walk up to him and set him up to plant balloons for you. I'm just curious. If you have an empty, okay, see, he's not planting anything yet. So set him up to just walk up to him and see if he'll let you plant balloons. Okay. So, okay. So it is kind of I hate to say it so bluntly, but if he does it, that's an exploit. Not that I give a crap. Okay, see, now I'm going to see what he does.
It's 1:00 p.m.
Yep. And that's an exploit in the game, Obi. Because technically, in theory, he's not supposed to do that. Because, see, you don't have it on. See, what that person did was they set it up from their menu, their, planting menu, and that's why. Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. Because that's the only way he's going to do it. Yep. Yep. And the only thing now that you can do is, what is over here? What is over here that you have? You have another, oh, wait a minute. Why? What is this? Where does the originate? Oh, these are oh, I see what you're saying. Oh. Okay. 36 by 26? How come you picked 26? Okay. Oh, this here is 26? Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Oh, it's a good idea. Good idea. But, I guess to make... See, because if he's only going to plant those like that, right? Like these balloons. If he's just going to do that, then I don't know. You could move him somewhere else, but it's just the idea that if you move him somewhere else... Oh. You see how this here is just plowed land? Okay, here's another thing. The reason why he did not put any here is because, over here, this is your lettuce thing. Yeah, no, hey, if you could do that and that's not a big deal. You know, I can come back at another time and you can set up workers, but they're only allowed to do in that square. When they do an 18 by 18, that's going to be 324 of whatever you want in that little square patch. Okay, um, and they'll do just that little square patch because I remember one time I was trying to do pine trees and I just I needed them, so I did it. It's 324 um, in the square of an 18 by 18. And if you had, let's say, four workers, you could have the four workers doing, you know, let's say your balloons and your fireworks and, pretty much, let me see, you have the delightful gifts, so don't worry about it. But you could basically have them do the fireworks and the, the eggs. No. Well, yeah, you could have them do the eggs. You could have them do the creepy pumpkins and the Tinkerbells if you have them. Yeah, but like you see, like you're saying, if you don't have that in your menu, then yeah, absolutely. But I don't know. It's totally up to you how you want to make your farm. But you did a good job, though. You did really really good. And I think that you'll do fine. I mean, because that's really great for for your lettuce. Now I want to join another farm if they're on. Favorite. Oh crap! Wait a minute. Oh. Oh hey, you're very welcome. I should have looked to see how many bunnies you had. And by the way, your bunnies will catch up and be level 100, probably within the next couple of days. So if you need to have them, if you want to prestige them, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to do that. Um, okay, I'm gonna go to Drew's because I want to show you guys something that he did, and I think is just, I really like this farm. He did a really nice job. Um, I was like, wow. I was really like, wow. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. You got the same amount as Blaze. See? Drew, you've really overdone it with all these. What are you wearing today, Drew? He's got his he's he's got his little backpack with the shovel and that. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, sign. I'm gonna give him a hug today. I give Drew a hug in case you need. No, Blaze. No. I think you got to. Blaze, we have to talk because I seriously think you have a problem. I mean, come on. I think you were seeing that. Remember you know what those bunnies remind me of now? I think you somehow saw that Energizer bunny rabbit beating the drum, and I think you got hooked on that commercial. And you envision all those little bunnies just hitting that little drum. But guys, I'm not here to get favor. I'm just here to. I want to show you guys what Drew did to his farm. But look at this. I would. I would. I would. I would. I'm sorry, Blaze. Please forgive me. But you know what? Look at this, Blaze. Look. Look at this. You know what I'm saying? Oh. So Drew, you have really outdone yourself. I mean, I would never, you know what, guys? I would never tell you to do this. But God bless. God bless Drew. That's all I'm saying. God bless Drew. I mean, look at the beauty. I mean, this is beautiful. It's really nice. Okay. I'm not touching anything. Now, this is where, oh, he's got to have his workers paid. Oh, no, 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 no. We're not going to have them workers sitting on their butts doing nothing all day. Okay. I always get confused every time I go to someone. Up, there it is. Okay, he's got enough. 60. Yay. Now they'll all be back to working. Blaze, I just paid your workers. Okay. FYI. Not Blaze, I mean Drew. Now you got me thinking about those bunnies again. But anyways, this is Drew's farm, but I want to show you guys something that I thought this was like so cool. Um, like, you know what I like is that he has, this is a kind of, one of those think out of the box kind of things. Um, and it's a really nice setup how he did this. He did a beautiful job. And I hope you guys, if you do see his farm, you really got to come visit it because it's really nice, a nice setup. Oh, I can put my cat in here. Don't worry, Shotgun. I know it smells like a little dog, but don't worry about it. Get over it. But anyways, what I really like is how he has his castle up in here, and look at that. I mean, he did a really nice job. And to top it off with, he's got a ton of lettuce. Look at that. That to me, that's beauty how he did that. It's pretty smart. Um, but then I kind of felt like, here I am in this little town, and look at that. The pig farm. I mean, come on. These are awesome, people. Look at that. And you can make these whatever color you want to, by the way. But I think he did a really nice job. I mean, he put like the little houses in there and the barn. Oh, yeah. And we can sit here at the bench and pig out with the pigs if you want. But let me show you the next one. Like I said, excellent job on this. Really nice. I could never do this because um, I'm someone that would set up my farm first, and then when it comes to decorating it and putting all these lovely things in, then I would do it. But I haven't done it. Well, I did with my castle, but as far as the other houses are concerned. And of course, he's got the little place over here where if you want to have a friend, sit with your friends at the gazebo surrounded by lettuce and potatoes. But again, really nice job. Oh, and if you need to take a shower, I don't know, wait, it's over here somewhere. Okay, I want to stand right there. So if you need to take a shower, you just hit A. Oops. Oh, there we go. I took a shower. And see, look at that. If you want to go for a ride in the truck, you can do that. I mean, this is well thought of. Oh, hanging my laundry. It's too bad, like if you touched it with the A, the laundry would kind of like move like the wind's coming back. But I mean, this is truly a really well set up farm. I want to go to that next part, which is over here. But no one should have a problem coming here as far as getting favors concerned. You know what I mean? It's just really lovely and it's set up really nice. Drew did a very, very good job. And my heart is for pumpkins, and look at that. Purple pumpkins. I love them. Look at this. I mean, come on. He's thinking, yep, 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 yep. But this is one of our members' farms, by the way. But I wanted to showcase it because he's, like I said, he did a really, really, really nice job. So you guys got to come and stop and see Drew's farm. Um, in let me go back here again. And if you see this farm's name, Black Border Favor Company, trust you me, it's loaded with favor. I mean, you've got it all around over here, and you got some stuff down here. You can go all over the place. Okay? You won't even have to worry about it's in the center. But he Drew, you did a good job. You outdone yourself. Now I'm going to exit out of this, and I think I have a code that I can go to. Hopefully. Join. Okay, now I got to look it up. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Use code. Wait a minute. Join. Why? Oh, I'm actually going there. Thank you, Blaze. What? Whoa! You named it easy? Wow. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. That's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna go to town. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, so where the heck are the? I'm gonna say wait. Oh, wait. Oh, there they are. Wait a minute. I just did that. Wait. Oh, wait. Oh. Wow. So you're one away from level 5. Nice. Don't look. Then you shouldn't have looked. Close your eyes. Look at that. Uh-huh. Oh, that means I can go get some favor. Okay, now I'm going to check something. I'm going to go back to town for a moment. You know what I'm going to do? Go over here. Okay. Hopefully. Take me to your bunnies. Okay. Go here. La la. Hi guys, how you been? We'll get you guys to level 5 sooner than you know. You stopped, huh? Well, let me tell you what, between maybe today and tomorrow, even we'll go as far as the 3rd day. Because right now I'm using a boost, which isn't, Who the heck do you got doing? Let me see something. Oh, wow. You extended. Oh, good Lord. Look what she did. She extended her tree area. Oh, and then there's that. Dang. I better do something to my farm because I'm telling you, I got another huge flipping hit on doing 900 and something, 400 and something, 300 and something. So I'm like, no. This is just wrong at so many levels. Why are they doing that to me? I don't want my farm all cluttered up. I mean, seriously, it was literally all cluttered up. Like and then of course I didn't get these. But I'm sitting there last night looking at my farm and I'm like, why? Oh my God. That's, yeah. I'm telling you, it's the algorithm. It definitely is. It definitely is. And see, and I know how much, that's it. Well, see, now that's an interesting thing, Blaze, what was showed. Because if that's, I mean, I find that interesting. How many workers you got on this farm? Oh, shit. Let me see. How many workers do you have? Just out of curiosity. Hmm. Really? But you got 10 available? Okay. Leave those 10 to me. I have an idea. Yeah. Leave those 10 to me. Now, see, and, 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 and in all honesty, guys, you can do this to any farm, really. I mean, yeah. I'm sure you would like that idea. You might kill me afterwards, but you know what? It's a hell of a good idea. I'm thinking about it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, oh. Well, yeah. Uh-huh. I can see that. Am I not? Okay, I am getting I'm getting the two hats when they okay, so when they I think what happened, oh, see, this is so screwed up. See, I get let me see. I get normally 8 diamonds right now with my bunnies, but the hats I get 4 when I use boost. So I'm trying to. I don't mind it at all. No big deal. Listen, I'll talk to your kids instead of you. How's that? I'm telling you. Maya, my friend, I told you she was from Canada, and we played Lord of the Rings online. She's really a lovely, lovely, lovely person. She has about, I don't know, 5 or 6 kids. I think 5. No, you haven't been. No, 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 no. But here's the thing, right? Her youngest boy. Now this is telling you how long I've known her for. Her youngest boy was probably, oh, he was so cute. I talked to him. He was like probably 4 or 5 years old. Oh, he was so adorable. And today he's over 18 years old. Imagine that. That's how long I've known her for. But he had the cutest little voice. He did. Oh yeah, yeah. See, so that's how long we've been friends on Facebook. When he was 5, and he's like, what? Okay, so over 10 years, easily. And all her little boys are big boys. I think 1 or 2 of them have starting to go to college. But she was a very nice lady. Because I met her through a game I was playing Lord of the Rings online, and she was the leader of the group. But she was so good because, like me, you know, she would help everybody get what they needed or with armor and things like that. And then I kind of followed suit and helped her with that too. Because I mean, I liked her style and her leadership. It was fun. She made the game fun because there were some monsters. Be like, are we gonna fight those today? Yeah, I remember playing like this other game with a friend of mine, and I would look at these mobs. I mean, if they were just gigantic, and you know, I'm being not stupid, but I guess I was being a little naive, as per se. But I'm sitting there going, "Oh, that ain't happening." I think the funniest thing that ever happened to me in Lord of the Rings was I played a hobbit, and I was like a healer kind of thing. I forget exactly what their job class was named, but I was a hobbit. And I remember Maya when we went to fight this boss. Maya told me, she says, when you hear the boss say this, she says, just run, run, run. I said, okay. Now, if any of you guys know what a hobbit is in a game, please look it up because it's just. Um, so, anyways, I went on it was like my first time going with the group. It was like a raid thing because obviously we're going after the boss and everything was all fine. And then there was the boss. Now, Maya was on the other side of the room and with her, like with the group, and I was with, my group. And after a while, you heard the boss saying his thing, right? So, of course, you're supposed to run. So, of course, I ran. And of all, to me, it was like story of my life. Um, what happened was the boss decides he's going to choose me. I was his football. And he literally punted me. When I say it's like playing football, he literally punted me all across another area. And God only knows how I got there. And it was so funny because, it wasn't like something I did, it was just a random thing. So, um, what happened was, because I said, when you go through an area and you're clearing it out, nothing spawns back in. Well, it must have been a glitchy moment in my life because what happened was where I ended up, and I mean, I could see where my group was and they could see me. So, I'm coming out, da 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 da. And then I seen these mobs, and then I'm like, no, not gonna happen. And I went, guys, are there any supposed to be any mobs in here where I am? No. Are you sure? Because you did say they weren't gonna spawn. And you're like, no, no, nothing should be there. I'm like, well, we have a problem because this room that I'm looking at right now, I said it's full. Oh God, it was so terrible. So yeah, someone had to come and rescue me. I mean, I thought it was funny, but one guy goes, "No, that's not possible." Like, well, I know what I see on my screen, and the room is not empty. So one of the guys had to come and rescue me. We didn't die, thank God. And he even said to me, he goes, and anyways, he goes, if we die, don't let you die. Just run over there in the corner. And he goes, then you can res me. I'm like, oh. He goes, yeah, I'll put a little bubble on you and then, you'll be fine. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. Let me see. They're level 27 now, right? So every 2 hours, let me find. Oh, it's a good possibility. You can have them. They'll be level 100 in a day, in 2 days. Three tops. They'll be level 100. I hope you got a chance to see Obi's farm, he's got just as many bunnies as you. Obi's doing a good job. Yeah. Hmm. I see gold ones ready. Ooh. I see my gas tank too. Ooh. Oh, good Lord. And I'm back where I started. Blaze, do you see an improvement now with your diamonds now since you changed it? Well, with this farm here, have you seen an improvement? Just out of curiosity. Oh, great. I still got next nice. Okay, good. Oh yeah, Drew did beautiful on his farm. Beautiful. See, you know, cuz you know, I'll tell you something like on my farm together one, I didn't do any decorations until my farm was done, until it was ready, until I had, you know, all the crops where I wanted them, the trees where I wanted them, all of that stuff, and then finally, and maybe what I can do is I can show you guys what I did on Farm Together one, because that's why I love gnomes. But I made like this little area, literally, for the gnomes, and I called it like Gnome Town. And in Farm Together one, you had the shops, you know, that you could put down. So that's why you know that's why like I said not and of course the houses people did some fantastic jobs um, setting their farms up you know on Farm Together one they did some really I mean outdid themselves jobs and but I'm like I didn't I mean I did have the houses you know but I would like throw them down boom 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 just I would throw them down I didn't decorate I didn't do nothing I think I decorated maybe two houses and that was it. But then I I think at the end I started making like this one little area, you know, and then you know decorated and stuff. Because you know the thing is at that time too, I knew people weren't gonna really come to your houses and stuff like that. They're just there to you know harvest and whatever. But I like how Drew has the outside square, you know, with all the stuff that you can get favor with, but in the center of it, it's all these little things. I mean, God only knows how he keeps up with those machines. Cause you know my farm don't have that many. Nope, not gonna have it. But he's got a whole little market area right there, and he did a great job. And to think, Drew was a newbie. Who knew? I mean, he's come a long way on his farm. He really has. Ah, okay. I'm gonna go get me a little favor over here. Um, because I want to do the rest of those, but oh, I got some ideas. Payment. Okay, go back to town. Perfect. And make sure I have plenty of gas. Oh, look at that. Oh, they're not ready until whatchamacallit. What is? Oh. Okay, it's who's time? Pumpkin time. Oh yeah, yeah. But yes, I have an idea, Blaze. This is bad, but I don't care. Interesting. But no, I would definitely not want to recycle this farm like ever. This farm is fine. And see, these long rows are really nice. And what are you getting? Two. Nice. Ah, yeah, this is the one that you go. What you do is see, well, I start at the beginning when I know I want to go to get coffee. Yeah. That's it, coffee. I will get up, let him go for his little ride, and I will get up and go get my coffee. And I'll still come back, and there's somewhere in the row, I don't know where. But yes, that's what I've done. I'm guilty of that. Yeah. You leaving? Okay, just be careful driving.
I'll text you.
Okay.
I'm on my way back home.
Okay. It is great for morning coffee, though. It is, guys. See, guys, this is what you got to do too. When you're on somebody else's farm or even yours, a thing that you can do to prevent yourself from falling asleep. Seriously, guys, get up, go make a cup of tea. You could even make probably some toast. See, I'm thinking about eating food. See, so you just get up, make yourself your morning coffee, your morning tea, have some toast, some crumpets, have a snack, have some because I will tell you right now, by the time you come back, you'll still be moving. See? Oh, you should have seen the farm I was on earlier today. I was like, "Oh my god." And it just killed me because they said I'm always getting gas though now. Um, but the thing was, I went to their farm. They were kind of sort of semi low level, but you know what? God bless them because they did have the long rows, but the wrong long rows in a sense. Um, the thing that they did was they, obviously, you know, were making the long rows, but I don't think they realized that their garage capacity was lower than so. And here I am, going about my merry little way. And I think the new thing, people, you guys got to do is when you go to a farm, let's say you've never been there before, and it's not saying it's good or bad or whatever, but what I would recommend is, let's say, for example, you're gonna go move to another farm. So what you would want to do very seriously, and it's up to you because it's gonna let you be aware. And it doesn't mean that the farm you're going to is a bad farm or the person that's farm. It doesn't mean that. What it means is, sometimes you are gonna hit a farm, let's say level 200 and something, okay, or even lower than that. But what might end up happening is, and I will show you because I got 20 minutes on the clock. But what I want to show you is this: when you go to their quest log, for example, we don't want to do that. We want to go to the ones that say errands, right? So, and the key things that I look for obviously are, if their garage is what level it is. But see, in this case, okay, Blaze's garage is leveled up fully. So guess what? I don't have to worry about it. I don't. And but now let's say you go to somebody's farm and you see it, I don't know, 50s, 60s, and even 50s is okay, but be aware that, watch your gas. 60s, 70s, watch your gas because you're apt to run out of gas a lot quicker than normal. And it's, again, it's not the player's fault. I mean, because let me just show you this. Let me just show you this, for example. And it's not a big deal either. So here you go. Look at the candy shop, right? Her candy shop but then look at the money she has to pay out. And trust you me, her candy shop, for example, is now level 105, and her next level up will be 106, and it requires what it requires, right? And they want 21 million, and the price goes up, ladies and gentlemen. So, and when you're in between, you know, paying for whatever, but you got to look at it this way: it's telling you what it requires. Okay, and this person, look at that. See peanuts over here, and peanuts over there, and more peanuts again. Do you see what I'm saying? Arts and crafts. Oh my God! And then of course it's diamonds. See grapes. But I mean, when you take a look at what this person is struggling literally to maybe get, you know, I mean, look at that. It says she needs 117 million. Yeah. And it gets worse, by the way, when you go to your vegetables and things like that. It just gets really bad. So, I mean, that's why, like on my test farm, oh no, I am not opening my third farm. Ain't going to happen. Nope. Because, you know, I want to make sure, obviously, my first farm, I think my first farm is okay. It's productive in the sense that it's making me diamonds, and it's also making me the event items, the event shack items. It's making me enough for that. Um, so that farm is productive for me in the sense that it it helps me get diamonds, and um, basically that's about it, which is not a big deal. So, but see, this is why sometimes when like when you're trying to open farm to farm to farm, don't jump into it right away because sometimes what happens is it's when you open more farms than you know what you're doing with, like me, I've done it. Um, and sometimes you're going to sit there and you don't. It's like you do know, but you don't know what you want to put there. And when you want to put something there, you go, well, you know. Um, and at that time, and obviously too, at that point in time, you've got to have a pretty decent level on your farm. So that's why, like, when you go to, let's say, open your second farm, okay, um, make sure that's what you want it to be because you never know. Because I know for me, when I opened my second farm, I put the extra animals that I don't have on my first farm, so I put them on my second farm. Like I put my horses and my donkeys there, my pigs, some sheep, and I think I put the llamas there. That's what I did. And then on one side, I've got all the crops there. But you know what? I think it's enough, but it's not enough. But I did flowers and trees on the other side, which work out well for me. And that farm is pretty much full. It doesn't have anything in it. Um, and the thing is, here we go. The thing is, I haven't even, yeah, see, literally on my main farm that I haven't been playing on in a long time, and I told you those presents are still there. Oh my God. Um, yeah, maybe if I just leave the farm open, people will say, okay, we'll do that. Because seriously, when I log into that farm, I go right in front of me. There's just presents all over the damn place. They're everywhere. Scary. Um, I have not opened the fifth farm. Have not done that. Don't even know what I did to the fourth farm. I think I kind of like want to wipe it, probably because there's nothing there. So see, this is what happens like when you the more farms you open, you know, it's kind of like okay, so you know your first farm, and you know, like saying, okay, I'm never gonna wipe it. But then again, you might want to wipe it just because you want to change it, because now you have your second farm that you can play around on, and maybe change things up. That's what you can do. And I know, like Blaze and I talked about this. I thought I was doing a smart thing too. I remember when the waterfall thingies came out, guys. I'm sure some of you more seasoned players know what I'm talking about. I remember when the waterfall stuff came out, and I thought, oh, this is great, like with the fish. Um, I kind of went overboard. So, yeah, yeah. And see, being that I have a total of, and the thing is that's nice about it is, see, I have 156 favor filled again, okay? Which means, let's say I want to do more stuff on, let's say, this other person's farm, okay? Um, so basically, what I'm doing right now is, I'm getting her the extra hats and the extra puzzle pieces, which is great. But now, if let's say if I once I run out of my favor of 12 minutes because that's what I have remaining, which I know that I can finish that off. But now, if I wanted to go back and I don't know, do spinach or whatever's over here, I can do that. Or do any one of those things, easy peasy. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I try to do. I try to break up my time to do my first farm and go to my second farm. Um, I'm still having that issue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send in a bug report because I don't know why it's doing that. But Obi's going to be busy in the fields. He's going to be busy in those fields doing those bunny rabbits, that's for sure. And when you do those bunnies, Obi, make sure you get some favor in. Just get some favor and then do the bunny rabbits. And don't fall asleep either. Oops. No falling asleep with the bunnies. Yeah. Well, you know what, Blaze? When I go, okay, to my first farm, obviously now it's getting a little bit of crops on there, but you know what? When I go to my second farm first, that's what I really have to do now. It's like I have to go to my first farm because everything is, all the food and stuff is going towards the animals. Yes. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, Obi. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you get you get I think it's like one diamond more, and you also get the other thing too. Obi is the like the rabbits. What do they drop? The hats. So that gets doubled up too. So that's why I'm saying when you do the rabbits, it doubles. Everything doubles on there. And again, and I know it would probably but you have enough bunnies that they should level up pretty fast as far as if you decide to prestige them, which I think is the best route to do is to prestige your bunnies. Yep. Yeah, it'd be 5. Oh, and you know those trees, the the bat trees? For some reason, it doesn't work that way for me anyway. But I think you had yours up to high. See, like, if these were on, like, on my farm, when I use, um, when I use Fava, okay, when they're P5, now you got to kind of look at it this way. It compensates. In other words, I would probably get 4 puzzle pieces as opposed to getting the 2. Okay. Ooh, I don't. I don't even think. I don't even know what mine are anymore. Cause you don't. Oh, crapola. D- Oh man, I hate this. It's okay. I always get these. Yeah, I mean, I was just kind of disappointed because when I did use my favor with the bat trees, yeah, I mean, it just, I don't know. I love that event shack, yeah. Wow, those are your trees, Obi? Wow. Yeah, you have a lot of those. You had a lot of those. You had a lot of those trees put down too. I remember that. I mean, I will harvest my fruit bat trees, but I don't do it as much like I used to. I just kind of I was kind of disappointed at what I was getting from them. So okay, yeah, because I remember you had yours up pretty high. I think yeah, yeah. No, I get what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. I gave up on them though. It'll be just kind of like nope, no, nope. Why am I getting these darn tickets? It's because it knows I don't like tickets. So it's going to do that to me. Oh, look at that. Level 49. These delightful gifts look like they level up pretty fast. They do. They look like they level up pretty fast. Oh, well, I want to let you viewers know. You got to kind of keep your eye out on this. There's someone running around, and whatever you're doing, I think the bunnies are adorable. Um, I think you guys ought to know about these 2 people that, well, actually, it's one person in the same household using 2 separate accounts. Okay? And I want to briefly look at their names so you guys know about this. And who knows, they might be watching. Um, Let me just look real quick. Um, let Let me go. I'm looking. I'm looking at the. Okay, farm wall of shame. Okay. There was. And I know I streamed them, by the way, guys. If you kind of watched, one was like Orange Peel. Yeah, Orange Peel 94, Miss Starberry 89. Okay, listen to those names: Miss Starberry 89, Orange Peel 94. And basically, you'll know it's one or two of them because sometimes what they've done is they have changed. They actually what the person has done is changed the second account to make you think it's somebody totally different. Which, by the way, I will. If there's any, yeah, there is. Okay, so I want to give you a little thingy here. Okay, so here I am, and here let's say Blaze was looking at what players are online. Okay, so obviously she's going to see herself, and then she's going to see me and see my ping. Okay, and so that's how you can see it also. I don't want to go. I want to see interface. Where did I? Oh, no, no, no. Back. Game. No, where did I? Oh, I hate doing this. Support download. Oh, no, no. I don't think I can do it on hers. That's probably why. Okay. But guys, I just want to forewarn you, Orange Peel and Starberry, those two names, be aware of them. If you forget the names, also look at the person's ping. If there's two people on your farm and you see the ping, meaning the ping is this. I got 2 minutes. Oh God. Okay. If let's say here's my ping, right? This is what I'm talking about, where these numbers are, okay? In case you want to know, like, what the heck's that mean? It means they're ping. And let's say this is you, and you have a bunch of other players, okay? You're going to see the ping. But if you see something that's the same exact ping, then guess what? They're playing from the same household. Yeah, Thurman's another bad guy. But because I know some of you think, well, maybe they disconnected, maybe they're lagging, maybe, or maybe they're trying to make a poor attempt of doing a split screen, and like when you're looking at the farm, let's say this is me, okay, or the person that's on your farm, and they're moving along, right? Well, let's say that you have another player that's down over here somewhere doing absolutely nothing. Look at the pings, and then you'll see what they're doing. That's the best way to say it. And the thing is, they've come back to like my farm. Well, not my farm. They've come back to Blaze's farm and probably other people's farms, maybe even your farm. But and the quickest and the easiest way to literally ban them, especially if they're and make sure they're doing something wrong, because there was something that Blaze and I saw the other day, which I did, and I'm like, it stopped. And it wasn't because I ran out of gas. It was because it was out of season. So, which meant when I was planting them, okay, like you see where I am right now. So what happened was it like left a blank spot right there. And I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding. But, it is what it is. So like before you ban someone, even if they're doing something kind of funky, talk to them. Hit your button that uses to chat with them in the thing, and just say, hey, what are you doing? One or the other. Just But if they don't respond and they're still doing whatever they're doing, then you need to address that. I mean, you need to kind of like say, hey, you know. But if you see them just like hopping around over on your farm or whatever they're doing, and they're missing spots a lot, ban them. Because the thing is, you worked very hard on your farm, and you don't deserve to have people like that on your farm doing that kind of childish stuff. because to me, that's what it is. It's childish. You know, because maybe they see something on your farm that they want and they can't get it, so they're just going to make your life miserable. And the thing is, and I've seen people doing it. They can go right on the Discord channel for this game, and they can basically turn around and and I've seen people doing it, saying, "Hey, can someone put some bunny rabbits down on my farm? Hey, can someone come and do this?" You know what I mean? And because these are all new players that are asking for that. And if that's what they want, then fine. If somebody wants to volunteer themselves to go and put bunny rabbits or whatever you need on your farm, you know, they'll do it if you go to their Discord channel for the game. Now, I've done it for members of our Discord channel. I've done it plenty of times. I've even done it for people I don't even know. Because I look at their farm and I say, "Hey, would you like some bunnies?" And I'll offer it to them. But I also make sure that they're aware that, by the way, they will disappear if you decide to recycle your farm. And then I let them know that. But again, you can always get, if it's not in your where you can plant stuff and things, if it's not there in your menu, somebody either on the other Discord channel will help you, and they'll put them down for you. No big deal. You just have to ask.
2 o'clock.
When you ask, say, "Hi, can anybody put some bunnies down on my farm? Here's my code," and then make sure your farmer's up, online or whatever. And they might send you a direct message. Who knows? It's like I don't mind. Fruit bat. Wow, yours P3. I don't even know what mine are. I have no idea. I have to look again. But see, now I just took a few minutes, so now I'm still gonna get my 156 favor back just by clearing out all of this. But I do have a plan, Blaze. I do have a plan. Let me see. Oh. Oh, I think those. I love how you pumpkins glow in the dark. They're so cute and pretty. My coffee's low, but it's too late for me to go and get me more coffee, people. Though now I want to get my. What do you get? Oh, okay. So puzzle pieces, right? Pretty decent. You got 12,000 puzzle pieces. I love it. These ones give you hats, don't they? I think they do. Yeah, you get 2 hats. $59. Not bad. Or 60 minutes, however. And the bunnies over there are doing good. And the reason why the other area is not cleared out is because it's not the right season, unfortunately. But I honestly think, though, like I said, I don't care what level your farm is. I don't care. But if you can somehow manage to do the 834 going straight across, because if you do it this way, it's actually going to be less. But if you do 834 because you're going to have a space here for, your gas pumps and things like that. But if you can manage to do the 834 going straight across, or even up, up top, like if you have both ends open and it's 834, now remember that and how you'll know that it's just plant lettuce and you're good to go. Um, then if you can do, let's say, up to 6 rows, or if you can do a 36 by 36 of all lettuce, and then, do whatever you want down below here. Because right here, I'll show you something. Right here in this entire area, okay, with Blaze's lettuce, this, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, is a 36 by 36. It's a lettuce field, okay? And it works. It really works. And let's say, you have stuff up here you don't want people to touch, block it off, because that's what I did for Blaze. So all they have to contend with is down here for lettuce, if that's all they want. And you got the bus stop, here when you first come in, it's going to be right there. And there's a gas pump. And, I got to add more gas pumps too. But, I know that these trees are blocked, so you can't get in there because her workers are there doing their job. And there's the fish. The workers are doing their job. So it's down to where, like where you want those people to go and that comes on your farm. But now if they come on your farm and you won't have anything to worry about if everything is blocked off. You won't, they can't jump the fence with the tall fence. They can't do any of that stuff. And, that's the whole thing. So like if you're concerned about somebody coming and trashing your farm, that's really the best way to go. And some of the things I'll show you is you have these here. That's the green grass thing. Obviously, I wouldn't be spending 100 diamonds. Some people do because they have that luxury. But then they have this one here, which is tall. Now, I know that... Okay, that's no. I know that down here, if you bought the pack, there you go, the tall Gothic fence. Okay, if you bought the pack, but it's 20 diamonds, but still the other one was cheaper. And then there's this one here. If you were able to get the Explorer's pack, it's only 10 diamonds for the tall wall. Okay, so it is cheaper than the green wall. But it's still, you know what I'm saying? It's blocked off, and I use the green wall actually. And right here, it's literally all blocked off up in here. So they can't disturb the workers. I mean, if you just want your workers working and you don't want anybody going there messing around, then that's honestly the best way to go. That's the best route to take. See, now I can finish these off. And because I still have favor. Wow. This hopefully should be ready. The Tinkerbell should be ready in a couple of days. Let me see. So I can finish these off. Yay, me. Come on. Oh, that's the golden bamboo. I did prestige my bamboo. I did do that. Hey, Drew. You the man, dude. You the man. I showcased your beautiful farm off, Drew. You missed it. But you can always play it back. But I showcased your farm just today. Just a heads up. I showed people how, like I said, you did a really good job. And so I showcased to people all the little houses with the little themes and how you worked it out. But I showed that. and I think you did a really good job. So. And then Obi completely did a, what do you call it? Complete makeover on his farm. He's got himself a nice little lettuce farm with some bunnies going on and, things like that. So, oh no, well, see, okay, if you, if you go to my farms, right? If you go to any one of my farms, where do you see, other than, well, first of all, I don't have as many machines as you do. God bless you. But um, I was like, up in the top area there, where you see the little pigs, and then you have these other, I'm thinking to myself, that's pretty smart. I mean, I like it because, it's got a theme to it. It's like a little farm. It's got like a little theme. You will never see that on my farms because I usually wait until my farms are done, then I go and decide to place stuff down. But you did a really, really good job. And the people need to go and see that farm because it's pretty awesome. It's more machines than I'll ever have. I'm telling you, Blaze, I will never have that many machines. But you know what? If it works for him, it works for him. And I did show those little machines off. And there you seen Drew just sitting back, drinking a soda, probably one of those Dr. Pepper sodas, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what's popular down in Texas, is Dr. Pepper. So, yeah, I was just sitting there going, my God, look at all that. I mean, really. But I love it because, like you're saying, it's a little marketplace. So, but you did really good. You did really, really good. Okay, so there is the thingy, and I'm sure. Oh, I got 9 minutes. Okay, so I don't know what the heck it's looking for, but it's looking for something. We'll clear out this room. This this is a mine, ladies and gentlemen, in case you haven't got it on your farm yet. And this is another great place. Oh, okay. Let me show you something. Um, See, there's a pattern, by the way, that I think you all should see when it comes to mines, and I'll show you what it is. Oh yeah, I paid for your workers. That's right, I did. I paid for your workers, Drew. I did. In case you didn't mind. Okay, is this the way? I don't know if I want to look at it that way. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Here we go. Oh, this is okay. So, guys, these are iron. I'm surprised because usually it's like a lot of them are over here. That is interesting. But now there's a bunch of them up here. But if you look, she got a lot of iron in here, and she prestiged them, by the way. Because, and it makes sense because even though, yeah, you look at iron and go, oh, don't pay out too much. But let me tell you something, right? In your minds, even like when you have it fully opened or semi, you will see a lot of iron in their minds. You will see a lot of it. And then, and I did see it where in one room alone, that's all it was just iron. So it kind of made sense that if you, I think in a sense, if you prestige that first, you'd be good to go. I mean, look at that. She's got it prestiged up to 3. And where you're seeing a lot of iron in your mind, oh yeah. Because I thought it was just me, but Blaze has the same thing. She has it where in the mind, it shows a lot of iron. It does. But then there was one area that I remember, I was like, huh, she's got it in the same place as me. which you know, obviously, which is fine. I don't even know what the heck I'm looking for, but whatever it is, it's there. If you look, let me see. Okay, so like if you look, like over here is where I used to see a bunch of iron over here, and I seen a bunch, but now it's moved over to there, which is interesting. Oh, okay, so it's looking for that stuff. Oh, and I want to show you something else because I know I've done this a few times. And if you're wondering what that number is, let me show you. Now, when you're putting mushrooms down, for example, it's going to have a different variety, you know. But see the number down below where it says the mushroom and then the number 7, for example. That means there are 7 more times that you can harvest from that mushroom. Okay? 7 more times. And so when you're putting your mushrooms in, you know, that, I mean, that's what all of that means, but they all vary. I didn't miss any, did I? No. Today I was, well, it was yesterday's. Yesterday's quest was I had to do 38 iron. And it was just a coincidence that the mine that I went into, it said I had 28, which I got the 28. Then I went to the next mine and finished it. Yeah, Topaz, I don't know what the scoop is. I think that's the one I got stuck on. I actually abandoned it. I'm like, no, I ain't going to do that. But at the time, my mine was not fully opened either. So I don't know if that makes a difference or not. But, yeah, see, that's your yeah, I believe that's the one that I got stuck on. Was the Topaz. Oh, look at that, 451. Oh. What? No, okay. I thought, what? I hate when they do that, and I already know what they look like. Goodness gracious. You know, I think Topaz is one because what happened was when it said I needed 8, by the way. Yep. I went in to the mine 3 times. And for some reason, Topaz was not coming up like a lot. And I did it like 3 separate times. So I figured, you know what? I'm just going to abandon it because I'm not waiting 4 or 5 days just to get Topaz. I think that was the one I was doing for a quest. I just abandoned it. I mean, I think you will find that some, I mean, I don't know if it's the mineral or what, but when you walk up to this table, I'll show you in a second. See, these are the easiest, the white mushrooms. But you also get the white mushrooms from the pigs. But you know what? Just to keep it on hand, I would just put like maybe 1. But here we go. Let me just show you something. Let's say, and I'm not going to do it, but let's say, for example, that I wanted more topaz, right? But you got, but what it says is, assigns this mineral to the site to increase its drop rate. Okay? It's got nothing to do with the room that you're in. It's the drop rate. Oh, I did. Oh, I did. I remember actually last year when I started that new farm, okay, which is obviously the main farm, and it wanted me to do a painting. That's what it was. It wanted me to do a painting. And on that painting, it required, that like anything that was a poinsettia. So In other words, it could have been anything that poinsettia flower. Okay, that's the best way to say it. So I'm sitting there going, well, my farm is level like wasn't even level 30, and I'm sitting there going, and where the heck am I supposed to get that flower? I suppose I probably could have used favor to buy that one flower, but the problem was it was I think it was like a three or four step, thing. So I said, no, ain't gonna do it, ain't gonna do it. And I did. I sent a message into the farm together thing. I told them what was going on with this quest because not only did I get it once, but I got it twice. And the thing is, they kind of messed up as far as this farmer's. I mean, this mine's completely done. And so, and I explained to them. And you know what I found out? They said, well, because yeah, and I didn't even have that. So I thought what they did say though was that that those quests should not have been assigned, I guess, to like that particular level farm. So they had it. He said that they said they'll fix it and stuff like that because in a sense that quest did not technically belong there. I should have never have gotten that quest, but yet I got it twice. I'm sitting there. Are you serious? Oh, and then, oh, what have we here? Ooh, 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 ooh. Nice. Do you have a preference of? Oh, good lord, well, that's because you don't have this. So we'll just do the same thing. Yeah, yeah, okay, sure. And this silly thing. Oh, wait a second. Wait a minute. Wait, where? Wait. Wait a minute. Where's your stoves? Oh, are they? They're over there. So I have to go through this door. Yeah, and so you know what you're gonna end up doing? You're gonna have to basically. Okay, I would tell you to temporarily. Yeah, let me see how you doing. Ooh, okay, so double notes are good. What's the level? 25, 26, 26, 28. Okay. 25 to the 25. Yeah, change your location, like, because I do the east. So change it to west temporarily, and then, because that's what oh, yeah, see? Oh, you're in this. Yeah, no, well, no, you're not, but okay. I need to make a bunch of these ones with the pots. I do now. It's really making it difficult for me. Okay. Okay. Everything. Wait, what? Springtime? Oh, I can't do that again. Oh no, I'm gonna wait until it's fully grown. I'm not touching that. Yeah, because they're all watered, so I'm not gonna worry about it. And then I'm gonna go grab me some coffee, and hopefully I don't know where I'll end up. I want to check to make sure it is, yeah, because I wanna. What farm am I going to? Land 2, yeah, play. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna grab my coffee. home and you need my code. Oh, it's Friday. You know, yesterday I thought it was Friday. My code. Oh, Frank 38 Hotel. I'm on my second farm, by the way. I'm not on my first farm. But it don't matter. I hope you got that. And I had to make my own coffee. Not that it matters. Ooh, what the hell is that? Oh, yeah. Orange tree. I should hit that orange tree. While I was out yesterday, figures, honeycomb tomatoes, those are all done. Oh, where's the honeycomb? I know that's not a... Oh, summer. Okay. I ain't worried about it. But I am going to get that orange tree because I'm like... Last night, I'm like, you know what? I'll wait till tomorrow to do this stupid orange tree. I get a lot of flowers, though, for Quest. Oh, don't worry about it. But see, guys, this is my second farm, and there's no decorations. Like some people we know, we're not going to say his name because, you know. But if you notice, the only house I have is this one. I don't really have any decorations. I should be ashamed of myself, I know. Oh, but if you need some favor, Blaze, I know right where to go. Right there at number 2. Start with the corn or whatever, if you want to do that. I should go get a little bit of favor because... Yeah, I should. Just so. Oh, and pay my workers, because you never know. It shouldn't take that long. Nope. I can get that later. Where... Oh, see, they'll always be here, ready. No, I mean, that's what I'm saying. If you want to do it for your favor or whatever. But guys, see what I did? I don't have a lot of them, so. For the time being, like here, I just got your basic poinsettias here. Then I put the other poinsettias on the first farm, which is 800 and something. But no, I probably have to have a bazillion for people to want to come there and do whatever. So, you know. But at least my farm is ready for a favor. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, people. I'm set up for favor. I'm not set up for flowers. So yeah, if I decide to open up my third farm, you know, I really do like the idea that Drew did. He'd put all around the square. So maybe I might do that. You know, and then make center area, you know, I don't know. It just depends. I definitely not going to do a full lettuce farm. No, don't want to do that. Oh, come on. Oh, wait. I think I have those grapes on my other farm. I'm pretty sure I put those down. Yes, I did. But see that? It wants, Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty darn sure I did that. Because that's what I started doing. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Yep, 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 yep. Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely. Mm-hmm. You know, that will probably see, we can't show anybody. So if I'm not streaming, guys, I'm on a secret project, me and Blaze. Blaze and I have a project. We have a plan. And we're not telling anybody until we finish. Which could be a very long time. Um, yeah, I seriously haven't forgotten about that because I'm gonna use my, I'm gonna use my main farm, because now I know how to do it. I'm gonna do on my main farm. I'm gonna make one farm completely for event. Um, because for the obvious reason, I could never do, to this one or the first farm. Why do I only see one quest, but on my screen I see one? Because that's all you see is one. Okay, the carrot one, for example, I've already done on another thingy. But like strawberries is on the other farm, going nuts is on the other. No, okay. See, a lot of these I did. Look at this. Strawberries, 200. Um, albino eggplant. These are all on the other farm. Carrots on the other farm. Local holidays on the other farm. Party. This is a new one. So I'll pin that. And I did that one on the other farm. Yeah. Well, no, because last night I was just going absolutely crazy, and so yeah, I was just putting all those quests on my other farm. I'm trying to like fill in the area. Ugh. But see, the carrots I already did on the other farm. I did all that stuff, so we don't have to stay here that long. Once I finish up with the last flowers, those will be done. But see, I in no way would recycle any one of my two farms that I have here on the test. Basically, what I would do is I would go to my main farm and set it up for the Valentine's, which would be pretty easy, and I can show you guys how to set it up. Yeah, yeah, I put that in. I figured I'll try it again. Um, because when I did it the last time, I don't know, it was just weird. So I figured, you know what? I'm not going to do that again. But I did put it over here, for the quest only stuff right here in this section. But I mean, this farm is like full. It doesn't have any more space. So if and when, what? Where did those stupid things come from? Oh, oh, look at that Sleeping Beauty. It just snuck those in. Oh yeah, thank you. Doing flowers is not my favorite. It's just not. I could do trees, crops. Fish, well, I don't care about because I'll just have my workers work on those. Okay, so Are you kidding? Wait a minute. Didn't I just... Are you serious? What are these? These are Sevilla tulips, right? Oh, I see. I need 300. Oh, okay, people. I get it. Oh, Jade's the mine. Well, yeah, I wonder how many of those I have. Do I have a mine here? Yep, I do. That's right, too, I did. Okay. He's gonna come out because I just realized. What am I doing? Oh, I ain't gonna do it here. I'll have to do it at the other place. Okay. Garlic, yeah. Oh my God, that is very sad. Isn't it sad? I mean, you know what? Last night I don't know where or how I lost so much garlic. But I noticed that, and it was well, actually, it was like tomatoes too. But it was a race between. Wait till you see what I did to the first farm. Oh my God! But it was like a race between, and I had a pretty good amount of garlic until I don't know what I did. Oh yes, I do. I'm sorry. Um, Actually, see, this is why I'm saying because I ignored garlic for a long time. On one of the things, and I just kind of did it last night, not giving it a thought. Um, on my, yeah, on my, and I did them twice yesterday too. Yeah, I didn't realize that. I didn't even realize that. I kind of thought maybe it's the machines. I really haven't paid attention to like what they take at 100. I have no idea. You probably do. I don't. But see, my art gallery is very low. My candy shop is low. Um, my Smitty, he's kind of low. But there we go. Look at this. He wants the stupid garlic again. Yep. Yeah, I thought to myself, okay, this is it. I'm done. Wait, I think I did one whole thing. I did one whole thing yesterday with tomatoes because it was just so, I, I was so low on the tomatoes. And it's going to grow peppers now. Yeah. And see, I used to, and on seriously, on my main farm, just to prestige them, those were, well, actually, I did the black cherry tomatoes, which is, they get all seasons, and then they have the cherry ones. And that took forever. But I had my workers doing the cherry type tomatoes, just to, to get them up to level for, prestige. But even in that process, I mean, I had one whole complete field filled with tomatoes, and it took a long time. Yep. Oh, look at that. Now it changed back to tomatoes. Yay me. Yeah. Yeah, I did. I had a bunch of workers. Um, that was actually, yeah, it was like before Halloween. Um, what I did was, that was when I kind of just converted it and made it a. I just recycled the whole farm, but yeah, that was when I took and put a lot of those pumpkins down and the trees and things like that. But little did I realize, I mean, I went to another farm to kind of like put down the craft, the stuff for questing. I did do that, but when the Halloween event was over, I just wiped that farm. I just completely wiped it. I said, no, I'm not gonna play with that. Yeah. But this is another one. I know a lot of you don't like, peppers. The only reason why I plant peppers, and you don't have to have a whole bunch of them, is because see here's where a lot of things kind of happen, and you go, where did they go? Um, if you are upgrading your buildings, for example, that's where they went sometimes. Because when you go in to upgrade something, for a building, it's going to show you, you have to spend X amount of diamonds or gold, stuff like that. But then when it wants a crop, that's when it. Oh, it's summertime. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take these. Uh, The reason why I kind of like, because Ace has done the same thing. Like when it comes to your grapes, for example, because I actually kind of prestiged all of them. I said, the heck with it. But it does make sense if you pick the least one for time wise, you know, because I did. But this is before we had prestige. I literally had a whole entire field full of grapes. Yeah, it made diamonds, and I had lots of grapes, and it made lots of diamonds. But I decided I don't want to do the grapes anymore. I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna do spice, and that was it. So, but then I got the trees, which was great, which was very helpful. I don't want to touch those over there. Okay, what am I doing for? Shh. I don't. I think. Let me see. Okay, so they're purple, so that's good. I only prestiged the black ones because I thought the black ones were actually the um, the ones that leveled up the fastest. In case you guys want to know. See, I mean it's like now they're level 340 the llamas, but I like again I didn't prestige them, but they were a little slow, and plus time wise, 14 hours. But the XP if you're using boost is pretty decent. And see, watch this with the black ones. They maybe I don't know. It's like they're 10 hours, and I mean I've only got on my note of P1s, but see, it looks as though, but that can't be fooled by that. It looks as though that they're leveling up faster than the white ones over there. See what I'm saying? I think the black alpacas level up faster. I could be wrong. And I think I only have about 200 of them. So I figure if I can get one, just, one of them P5, I'll be happy with that. I mean, not like we need a lot of wool anyway. I don't know. This one's kind of tricky. See, I think it's because they made level 100 and that's why they're going fast. But I'll see if it's worthy of it. and those flowers will take forever and a day. And yeah, you know what? After we finish this here with the sheep, I'm gonna go to the first farm. I'm not gonna touch those pigs and the. See, that's what I'm saying. I got pigs, donkeys, horses, and then the sheep, and then the alpacas. What are they? Ah, see, these are the garlic too. And I'll guarantee you we're gonna deplete them, but that's okay. I don't care. Yeah, because the other day, well, I mean, I literally did. I did. Well, I would think so. I mean, they should like something for clothing, but well, you know what? They got more updates coming, so we'll see. It's like I'm sure, like for Valentine's Day, for the Valentine's thing, that they will add something. I'm sure they will. Now, see, look at that, 632. So see, it was that the upgrade that I did yesterday because I did two, not realizing or paying attention. But yeah, I think that's what happened. Let me know when you're done because I'm gonna move to the first farm. Let me know when you're done, please. Let me see. Oh, that's depressing. Oh, grapes, 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 grapes. And there's nothing here I need to prestige. Any prestige in those things? No, no. Animals, no. See, I don't dare prestige this one. And I haven't touched my cows, my pigs, except for the one chicken. Fish, I did the low level ones. That's it. Flowers, well, forget about it. And I'm just, yeah. Whoop, okay. Now watch the weather change. I should have looked. I should have paid attention. Because it's going to be a totally different season. Springtime. Yeah, baby, spring. I don't know what's good. See, these are all my quest items up there, but I didn't mark it off for quest items. I just put them up there like that. Wow, my work is going to get paid? Are you serious? Wow. I did do that for the... Oh, okay. So you know what I'll do? Yeah. See what I'm talking about, guys? I could have made 16 million, but I'm not going to do that yet. I probably should, but I'm not going to. I'll do my diamonds. I know you guys are thinking, what? Okay, I'm going to trade in. Ooh. Flowers. I think she was. Let me see. Yeah, she's maxed out. Oh, and I screwed up big time on the blue flowers. I kept ignoring them and ignoring them. Oh, can do some yarn, wool. I think she's the one. Ooh. Now see. Oh, well, I could. Um. Yes, I will be, Blaze. I'll be here. Okay, she's level 175. I'm not gonna push it because I know she's gonna ask me for a crap load of stuff, and I'm just gonna let it go. Cause you see, I'm also depleting on my diamonds, so I'm very careful what I'm doing. Oh yeah, I'll be around. Yeah. And she's okay. She's maxed out, and these two guys are maxed out. What do you got that I want to give you? Nothing. You. Nope. Because I didn't touch this. I didn't touch my machines at all. And what is he? No. What does she got? I might give her some. Oh, definitely peanuts. Because, see, I don't have the peanut machines. I'm dying to get those fig trees leveled up because those are the ones that give you those melon type things. Yes, yes, yeah. That should be about 30 more minutes or so. Yeah, 30 minutes. Okay, I'm not touching those fish. Oh, wait. Where's the guy with the spicy wicey? What is he? I think, nope, he's not 200 yet either. Oh, God, help me. See what I'm talking? See? Look at that. What does he want? Of course he wants the stupid garlic. Yeah. Give me a break. Okay, how about some juice? Yeah? Yeah? You'll take some juice? And I'm not selling you anything else I got. Cupcakes and all. You can just take what I got. Okay, now, and I did not. Of course not. I forgot to get some favor. Yeah, guys, I forgot to get favor, you know what I mean? It's the story of my life. It's just forget. Okay, go up here. You did not run out of... How the heck can you do that? You... No. I'm telling you, it's a curse. It's a curse. It's just a curse. Okay, we have onions. I actually put these here just to kind of get some... I'm telling you, it's a curse. My farm's a curse, guys. I just want to let you know they're cursed. My gas pumps are filled up. Yep. Garlic and pots, yeah. Isn't that awful? I never even looked at my machines, what level my the cheese machine is that uses garlic, so I have no clue. I have no idea. Yeah. See, but I think because of yesterday's trade for the garlic that I did on the two shops. Now, of course, the other guy, he's you lost connection with me? It still shows you being there. Could it be on your end then? No, maybe. Hey! I leveled up my farm. Yay me. I don't even know what level these stupid onions are. But it's okay. As long as I can get 2 onions instead of 1. I think these things supposed to be level something to level them up. Oh, that. Okay, stupid question. Does your PlayStation have the same thing as like Xbox, supposedly clearing out the cache? Like, do you use your PlayStation to watch like Hulu or something else, or like, just to watch TV with? Because that sometimes could be the problem. Um, 'Cause I remember a while back, which I don't do anymore that much now, but I remember a while back because I was watching Hulu. Oh my God, binging on Hulu a lot. Then um, I was having some problems with different games, and then I realized that I guess I had to clear out the cache from Hulu because it started doing crazy things with my Hulu too. Yeah, I think these have to be level 30. Now, the only ones I wasn't able to do was honeycomb, which I think is a. I'm not sure. I have to look. See. Available. Yes. So we will put the honeycomb tomatoes right here. Yay me. Okay. So it's. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if it might be. Oh, okay. See, I don't know. You might have to clear the cache because I don't ask me why, but it sometimes it does. Sometimes you might have to do that. Did it skip? And this is another thing, guys. I want to show you because it's not you. It's just the game itself. I know that when some of you are in Auto Tractor, for example. Okay, watch this. See, here's the 9, right? Okay, so it's going to hit that 9, but then what happens is it drops down from scooping up 9 to 6. It's doing that. It's been doing that for quite a long. Why are you going to donate favor? What? But anyways, if you look, it's just going to hit these 6. Oh, now it's going to hate me. Uh-oh. Okay. But anyways, what it does is seriously, did it do the tomatoes? Yeah, okay. Um, but like again, if you are doing this, and it's not you, it's the game itself. The tractor is supposed to scoop up 9, but for some reason, as you can see, and I wish I could use my mouse to show you, but I know that if you're harvesting, you will see it yourself. Like what it does is it kind of like leaves a blank spot behind you. That's the reason. And sometimes if it goes over that amount, it's not you, it's the tractor. Oh, you don't have to. Don't do that. But you see, it's like this is why it does that. But it drives me absolutely cuckoo because like it'll want to go over here, and I'm like, no. 'Cause sometimes it will do that in your game, but again, it's not you, it's the game. Yeah, watch it ask me for some outrageous thing. I did the Cabernet grapes. Yeah, watch this, which is fine. See, I mean, I put all this quest stuff up yesterday. And I said, okay, I'm done. Oh, and it did say strawberries too, right? Okay, so strawberries was one of the other quests I had to do. See, these are clearing up the main ones that I had, with the exception of the tulips. Strawberries. My God, strawberries. I did try to set it up one time for, to, what do you call it? You know, like if I wanted to just try to level it up, a lot. But it was really difficult to work around that with the strawberries, even the pine berries, because like these ones here are spring, and then the pine berries are winter, and they do have a long, wait time. So in order for you to harvest them again, and that's the only kind of drawback with the strawberries. Because I mean, there was like not a there was like a discussion as to, well, you could always put fillers in, meaning you could put something in, I guess, like especially if you have them watered. I think it's 10 hours. I'll double check it, but it'll go down to half that. So you could always put something in between. That's what I've always done, is put something in between. 58. I think that needed to be. I think this needed to be level 60 or something like that. I did the carrots. Oh, the carrots are probably at the end. But see, I really did. I mean, I started out from like here, and then I said, oh, okay, fine. You know. So yeah, I started out over there and did that. I want to get over there and do those grapes real quick. Well, hopefully it'll let me. Hopefully it'll give me enough to. I don't even think I have a gas pump down here. I have one way over there. So if anybody comes up here, they're going to go, oh, yeah, there's no gas pump up here. Thanks very much, lady. Yeah, you're good. So I try to do my thing. Let me see. Let me see. Maybe I should put a gas pump down here, guys. Because, yeah. Poor Blaze. Blaze, maybe the next time you should just put a gas pump down. Because I only put one. I'm very cheap. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, because there's not one down here, I'll put one like roughly, yeah, right there is good. Oh, what? Hello? Oh, maybe because I'm doing something. No. Why can't I get these done? Okay, something's not right. It should let me. See, I've had this happen before. I'm gonna look at this stupid sign. Oh. Okay, why? Cabernet. Let me see something. Resource, hold on. This is how it should work. Why? And I noticed I must have been really tired doing this last night because. Okay, winter. And I did spring. And I should be summer, which is these silly little things here. That's probably maybe where I screwed up. Okay, so that's probably the reason. Check your signs if your signs ain't working right. Don't do what I do. Because I did this in a rush last night, so that's probably why it screwed up. Because I'm like, wait a minute. It was gonna replant the Cabernet grapes, so I probably clicked on the wrong one. So check your signs sometimes if you're you know going through all of this and you're sitting there going, I know I did it right. Well, maybe not. Yeah, no, because I've done that. I mean, believe it or not, like on my lettuce farm, on this one, I think it is. See how it's green and purple? I think I screwed up. I'm not sure. I had a, I literally had a regular, not a, well, yeah, he's been on my farm before. But I had someone that come on my farm last night. It was really weird. Not that it bothered me, but they kept, they, they would, harvest a few lanes of lettuce, and they left. Then they would come back. Then they left. And I mean, they kept coming back to my farm all day long, all morning too. So I was like, okay. Now see, this is random. I don't need to sort by X available. Ooh. Oh, that's a quest item? I did not know that. Oh, now I know. Thank you for telling me. See what I'm saying? That was one of those new quests that the thing decides to pop in. Oh, man. I'm telling you a story of my life. It's like... Oh, and that was another thing. This farm I was on today. Not that it mattered to me, because it doesn't matter, because, I'm going to get favor either way. But when I went to their farm, they had this Savoy cabbage down in place of lettuce. And I'm like, oh, this is bad. It's not a big deal. And I made sure I water them up here. And then, yeah, here's the stupid carrots. I'm just gonna harvest them because it comes up with something stupid. But this was part of a quest. I will not put any more flowers down on this farm. Absolutely not, just because I need them for a quest. Peanut butter blender. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you want to see what I'm going to do about that? Watch this. I'm going to go over here to my quest log, and you see where it says peanut butter? Guess what I'm doing? Bye. It's just, nope. What else did it give me? Cabernet, Sleeping Beauty we got to do. Poppies, Jade, Jam. Okay, I think the other one said jam, didn't it? Sleeping Beauty. Okay, we got to do that one twice. See? And by the way, it was offering me. Why won't it let me touch these? Okay, because why? F38H. Did it change again? Why is it doing that? I'll bet you because it's the only thing that I put up there because I was trying to level them up. Yep. Okay, and the Luculus shard is 1 hour, right? See, this is where I was trying to figure this. Okay, so spring, and it has to be an hour. So this is another thing that I look for, season, for example. I don't know. I mean, sometimes I go by this a little bit, but it just depends. Like, see, right now, that's a spring plant, right? So, so the other one's 1 hour, 2 hours, cantaloupe, 2 hours. Ooh, I like those. So maybe I can get maybe, no. No. I know I'm going by these really fast, guys. I'm sorry. See, it's not gonna work for me because if that one's spring. Oh, spring. 1 hour and 50. Well, that might work. 40 minutes. Ooh. Oh, that's not a good choice. See, sometimes, when you're looking at things, you can also look at them by season. It can kind of help you. Ooh, summer, fall. Do I want any Spanish peanuts up there? No. 90. This is 35 minutes. And that, ooh. 1 hour and 15. 45 minutes. Now, see, this one here we know is 1 hour. Oh, what? 6 hours? Are they serious? Oh, I don't want spring. Okay, let's try a summer. 1 hour and 30, 4 hours, 20 minutes. No, 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 that's an 8 hour one. No, 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 no. 3 hours and 30 minutes. This is 2 hours. 1 hour and 40 minutes. I guess I'm out of luck because if I wanted to plant something. Okay, so, okay, you know what? What if I did the gladiator, put it on the bottom, and see what happens? I'm trying the gladiators because they're all seasons. But I do know that the prime will be this other type of lettuce stuff. So my guess is, yeah. So okay. So what's gonna do is it's gonna just keep planting these, which is fine. I don't have a problem with. Did you get the code all right? Or are you under code again? Oh, okay. F is in Frank. 3, 8, H is in hotel. Okay. Oh, you are there. Oh, what a dir I am. Never mind. Okay. And do yourself a favor. Don't run out of gas. If you do run out of gas, just look. You know what? You got ample things of gas right near you. So please check. I wish we had a sign that said, check your gas. Especially on my farm. Check it. Oh, what am I doing over here? Okay. Oh, I got 1 minute. Okay, now I want to check. I want to check something. It's this farm here, huh? They're not even. Wow. Oh. 900. Excuse me. 900. Well, that's why. It's just like the peanuts. Well, I'm glad I only have 2 tofu factories. So, in order for you to do your dealio, oh my God, oh man, that's depressing. See, don't be fooled when you're seeing it saying, oh, like here, a level 14, right? Refill 140. Yeah, I didn't even, and I just recently put the tea thingies on my farm. So yeah, you gotta really kind of sort of don't just because you have a low level factory, for example, don't think obviously it's going to be that way all the time. Because for example, and this is what really got me. Refill 960 lemons. And let me tell you something, in the early stages of having lemon trees, not going to happen. It just wasn't going to happen. I'm like, yeah, okay. I think the apples was worse. The jam factories, those are really bad. Because it's asking you at level 100, 900 to 900. And believe you me, I had a lot of these jam factories when I first started out. And then I realized that because I didn't have enough, pear and apple trees, that just wasn't going to happen. Over here, oh gosh, I know that these are low. But I took advantage of that in that sense because see how it's going 70 for the blue and 35 for poinsettias. And now and I'm low on the blue flowers only because I kind of ignored it a lot. And see, here's a good case in point. These machines are level 100, but if you take a see, you see it says refill 450. Those are your low level T1 fish. And that's why I'm saying if you're having, yeah, pretty much. Either that or, like here, I don't have, see, this is my main farm, right? So here, I do not have, like, see, this is a tomato factory, level 100, and it wants 900 tomatoes when it hits level 100. Because you're thinking, oh, well, it's not that bad. It won't get bad until you have it fully leveled up. And then and it's like this. You better have it where it's feeding, you know, like peanuts. I think it's 1,800. 1,800 peanuts for one machine that has reached level 100. One machine. So it really comes down to, you're right. It's like you need everything. So it's kind of like whatever you do with your first factory. I mean, excuse me, your first farm, which like this is a test farm, and I set it up in a way that has a very minimum amount of machines, with the exception of the jam machines, because those are like kind of, well, they're really not, but I kind of felt like they were the easiest to feed. But but as you progress, and that's why when I did start my farm last year at level 1, and when I did finally open up farm 2, I had then at that point realized that, hey, guess what? I need more apples and pears and lemons. And then when you go to your flower farm, you're going to go, hey, I need more of these kind of flowers. And the same rule applies to the fish. Same rule. So I don't have a fish farm here. I have it on the second farm, but I have it set up that, they're consistently doing their little thing. Oh, I have a Sleeping Beauty. Wasn't there something else? I can't remember. I don't think it was food, but let me double check. Yeah, it's. I don't know. Roasted. Oh no! I just realized what it would take. Yeah, guys, pay attention like me. Your eggs are actually, in a sense, okay. Your eggs, in a sense, are probably like the best to do, because the reason behind that is because you get a lot of eggs from the chickens. Stuff like that. Ooh. See, I have to even these off, but I haven't. 16, 10, 5, 4, 2. I didn't do the ducks. That's interesting. Okay, so all of that is done. Oops. Forgot. I gotta hit that. And I don't know what's in here, so we'll find out. Oh. I'm just gonna make the ratuli. I don't even know what it says, but I'm gonna do that. And this one's done. What do I need? Okay, that one. How many? I'm supposed to just have 2, I think. And the goats I need. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm doing the ducks. Look at that. That's sad. They're level. Jesus. Okay. Let's go out of this house. You know, this is as close to having a theme as theme can be compared to Drew. Oh, let me see. Sunrise. Yes. Sunrise. Yes. Yeah, okay. So this one isn't done. Painting of a duck. I didn't realize. Wow, that's really weird. What are these? Oh. Wait a minute. Why? Which? Oh, that one. I'm just going to keep making those. Okay, so out of this. And my little horses. I probably should close them off. Make them look a little bit more legit, huh? Okay, so no, I like the brown. You know, I don't want them running away. And what? Oh, there it is. I could put another horse in there. Let me see. Oh, you know what? Watch this. I don't know if it'll do it again, but it did do this the other day, and I'm like, are you serious? Let me see. We got okay. We got those two. Why is he? Okay. You know, technically, it wasn't that one that I wanted to. It was this one here, Holstein. I think. Oh Jesus! I think it was this, but I'm gonna put one down. Watch him disappear. Oh, he didn't disappear. Wow. Um. I think it was this one here though. The payout 13, 14. American 9. No. I put him over here. Make him stay there. Ah, see, he disappeared. Now, when I leave and come back to the game, he'll reappear. The one I believe the one I did start it on was the you know, I gotta feed them again. The one that I did, because I was kind of just watch how they level up. But the one that I'm pretty positive of, use your boost by the way. The Holsteiner horse. Check the Holsteiner horse and the Appaloosa. Okay, check one of the other. See which one kind of moves its level up faster, but see which one gives you the most money, most gold. And I'm pretty sure it was the Holsteiner under using favor. Donkeys. Wait a second. I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was province. I'm pretty sure it was. Miranda's not really doesn't Andalusian miniature. I'm pretty sure the one that I did Grandeur. Whoops. That's the first one. Second. Um, 6, 8, 8, 10. I think it was Province Donkey. I'm pretty sure that's the one it was. Okay, so now I'm going to do my bunnies again. And I'm going to be logging off pretty soon, guys, just to give you a heads up, just to let you know. But I'm really glad that a lot of you has kind of been here. And lurkers, I meant to tell you, I'm so sorry. I meant to tell you that I love you guys dearly. I do. So, one of the things I do want to do, as I most of the time do, and I don't want to forget, but let me go grab my coffee, and I'll be right back, and then I'll tell you what I'm going to do, which I don't know, but hang on. Okay, I want to check something here real quick. See, I'm missing a horse, supposedly, but I'm really not, but I'll show you. Well, I can go here. Hopefully it'll work. Because the other day when I put just the two horses down, I'm sitting there going, okay, what's up with that? One was missing. Okay, so if I completely log off, I'll find it, but I'm going to put... I'm going to put this here. Oh, okay. That's kind of silly, but that's all right. I put a bench there. Why did I do that? Because. Okay, so that looks good. Um, but anyways, I want to put my thoughts and my prayers out for people that need them today, yesterday, tomorrow, whenever you need them. Right now, at this very moment, because I know there's a lot of people out there suffering that do need them, and I want to put my prayers out there for those kind of people. I know I have a friend. He's still in the hospital, and we haven't heard anything. So, it's kind of like they say, no news is good news or bad news. But I'm just hoping that he's doing okay, and I'm also want to put some thoughts and prayers out for those that are caring for others that can't help themselves, but they need family or some assistance to come out there and help them through their day. And my thoughts and prayers are out to those people, and also thank you for doing that kind of stuff for people too that need that kind of help. Um, because it's not an easy task, and especially for family and your loved ones, it's not an easy task to take care of someone at your home or at their home. But I know that it's a difficult thing, but you do it out of sheer love, and it is what it is. So, but my thoughts and prayers, and I hope we all can do that for people that need them. Why is that stuck? There's my phone sitting on it. That's why. That's why phones are up. You don't have. You think if you got a wire or something under there and you're trying to pull it across. Yeah. Oh, and I ripped apart my trees yesterday. That was another thing I did. And I was like hoping that it wouldn't upset the rest of my stuff because I think, yeah, pretty much all these trees are either prestige to, I think, like this one's okay, these are P5, but these ones here, because you need, well, I didn't like realize it right away, but I found that this tree here, the fig tree, and this tree here were probably the best candidates to prestige, simply because you're going to need the things that drop. I don't know if they're melons or nuts. I have no idea. But I really was struggling with this because I'm like, what is the deal? You know, these are melons. Anything with that little icon that looks like a melon that's been cut, that's what it is. And I got a whole bunch of this stuff down here. Oops. And I haven't even, it's like I haven't had the time to open them. So I'm going to take my time in it. But I'm not going to go crazy with it. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I do have to cut my time short today. Um, I've been on for 3 hours, but you know me, I'll be back. Like, when I, guys, when I get busy, it's not because I don't want to play. I just get busy with real life stuff, and I have to take care of business and things like that. And I do appreciate people, saying, "Hey, you okay?" Um, I think though, if I wasn't okay, or if something was up, I would somehow get it communicated to you guys that something's going on. You know what I mean. That's what I would try to do. I'd make the attempt to let people know that. But I do appreciate y'all being here. So with that, I want to say God bless you all because you all deserve it, and thank you for coming with me on my journey to visit other farms. Who knows what we'll do tomorrow? But you all take care, and I hope you all have a blessed day and evening. Thank you so much for watching. Take care out there, my little lurkers.